Fellow grade 8s, and welcome to another mathematics lesson. Right now we're going to be dealing with working with money. Please note that working with money encompasses things like budgets, profits and losses, discounts, interest, value added tax, hire purchase, as well as foreign exchange. Okay, so this is just an introduction. Now, the important information that you need to know are many concepts. Okay. So, a budget is a detailed plan about how money will be used in a period of time. Right? A budget can either be weekly or monthly or every fortnight. Profit is the amount by which the selling price exceeds the cost. Right? So, the profit is the extra money obtained by selling something for more than it cost to buy that product or to make it. Okay? Profit is a gain in money. Loss is the amount by which the costs exceed the selling price. So loss is the amount of money lost in a transaction. The cost price is the amount at which someone buys something from a producer or manufacturer. A discount is an amount that is subtracted from the marked price to determine the final selling price. Okay? Please note that a discount is usually expressed as a percentage of the marked price. So, for example, maybe a pair of shoes may go for 300 rands and then they'll say 5% off. That means that they're taking 5% of that 300 rands. The selling price is the amount at which a buyer or consumer buys a product from a seller. The selling price includes the seller's markup and may also include a discount. So the selling price is the marked price. So interest is the amount that is paid at a given rate for the use of money that is lent or borrowed. Value added tax, which is VAT, is the amount added to the price of goods. VAT goes to the government, and the current government charges VAT at 15%. Hire purchase is a credit agreement between a buyer and a financial institution, which is made when the buyer does not have enough money upfront to buy something. In a hire purchase agreement, the buyer pays an agreed amount in monthly installments, and the item does not belong to them until the final payment is made. So an exchange rate is the amount of local currency paid to get 1 unit of foreign currency or international currency. In South Africa, the exchange rate is the amount of rand that we pay to get another country's currency. So for example, we know that Botswana's currency is the pula, right? The pula is stronger than the rand, so you pay more to get 1 pula. Okay, Lesotho's currency is Maloti, for example, United States of America's currency is the USD, which is the US dollar. Britain's currency is the pound, just like that. Please take this down. I modified it from siavula.com. So number 1 states, what do we call a plan detailing how you will spend and save your money? Remember, that is called a budget. Number 2 states, Peter earns 7,500 after deductions per month. He budgets to spend the following each month: 1,000 rand on food, 150 rands on airtime, 250 rands on clothes, 750 rands on transport, 1,500 rands on rent, 350 rands on electricity. He saves the rest. How much will he save in a year if he keeps to this budget? So you know that the monthly income, which I will abbreviate as MI, is 7,500 rands after tax deductions. Okay, now we need to calculate the monthly expenditure, which I will abbreviate as ME. So it's going to be the sum of all these expenses. So it's going to be 1,000 rand, which is for the food and groceries, plus 150 for the airtime, plus 250, which is for the clothes, plus 750, which is for the transport, 1,500, which is the rent, 350 rand, which is for the electricity. So it's going to be 4,000 rands. Okay, so the monthly expenditure is 4,000 rands. So monthly savings is monthly income minus monthly expenditure. Monthly income is the 7,500 rand minus monthly expenditure is the 4,000 rand. Okay. So the monthly savings is 3,500 rands. So yearly saving is the monthly savings times 12, which is monthly savings is 3,500 rands times 12. So therefore the yearly savings for the 2,000 rands. Okay. Number 3 states, what do we call the amount of money by which the selling price exceeds the cost? Remember, when the selling price is greater than the cost, that is called a profit. Yeah, selling price is greater than the cost is called a profit. Okay. Number 4 asks, what do we call the amount of money by which the initial costs exceed the selling price? initial cost is greater than selling price, well, when the initial costs are greater than the selling price, what are you making there? You are making a loss. Number 5 states, Kumo buys a bag of sweets in which there are 50 sweets for 60 rands. She sells them for 150 cents each. 5.1 asks, will she make a profit or a loss if all the items are sold? So, initial cost is 50 rands, right? Sales is 150 per sweet times 50 sweets. And we get 75 rands, right? Okay, so as we can see here, sales greater than profit. So therefore, sales greater than, initial cost. So therefore, she will make a profit, right? If the initial cost was greater than sales, it was going to be a loss. Okay. Then 5.2 states, how much of a profit or a loss will she make? So since we have determined that she will make a profit, profit is sales minus initial cost. So it's 75 rands minus 50 rands. So the profit is 25 rands. Okay, I hope that is clear enough. Number 6 states, what do we call the amount of money for which someone buys an item from a producer or a manufacturer? When you buy from a producer or a manufacturer, that is called the cost price. Number 7 states, what do we call the amount of money that is subtracted from the marked price to determine the selling price? Remember, when you have something from a marked price to determine the final selling price, it's a discount. Number 8 states, calculate the selling price on a suit with a marked price of 4,000 rand and a discount of 11%. Discount is 11% means 11 over 100 times marked price, which is 4,000. So this goes, this goes, this goes, this goes. 11 times 40, I'm getting 440. 440 rands, right? So selling price is marked price minus discount. Marked price is 4,000 rands. Minus 440. So selling price 3,560. Okay, I hope that's clear enough. Well, number 9 states calculate the discount amounts on the following items. So it only says discounts, right? Not marked price or anything. 4% on a smartphone that costs 8,500 rands. So 4% is 4 over 100 times 8,500. So 4 times 85, 340 rands. Okay, I hope that's clear enough. Roman numeral number 2, 7.5% on a motorcycle which costs 15,000 rand. So the discount (7.5) over 100 times 15,000 rand. Seven comma five times 150, 1,125. Roman numeral number 3, 13.25% on shoes that cost 544 rands. Oh my. So here it's going to be 13.25 divided by 100 times 544. 72 rands and 8 cents. Okay. Now as a challenge question for number 9, I want you to determine the final selling price of each product. So I want you to determine the final selling price of the smartphone, as well as the motorcycle, as well as the shoes. Okay, please forgive me, my laptop just switched off. I was going to show you part 2, which is based on interest and value added tax, but my laptop is off. Okay, if you found this helpful in any way, please click the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again.